lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Make It Right by BTS featuring Lauv, which I am honestly so excited for. I am loving going on this BTS journey and learning more about them and hearing more of their music, so I cannot wait to get into this video and see what I can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel, and while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But all that being said, I just cannot wait to get into this video, so let's go. I never know going into these BTS videos what to expect, but I feel like from the title it might be a little bit emotional. I don't know. Oh, I've got like a little backstage POV. They're just phenomenal, aren't they? It honestly brings me so much joy just seeing how much like the fans all absolutely adore and love these guys, you know?
Yeah. I was lost, I was trying to find the answer.
Oh gosh.
In the world around me. Yeah, I was going crazy all day, all night. You were the only one who understood me and all that I was going through. Yeah, I just gotta tell you, oh baby, I can make it better. I can hold you tighter.
Oh no, I'm already crying. The vocals are beautiful, but just that sense of like when I was going through the darkest times, like just all of that support and love and kindness, like really did just help me out of that situation. You know, it brought me that sense of light. Again, just mixing that with seeing like the clips of everybody at the concert there, you know, just all absolutely having the best time and just, you know, being that constant support for them. It's just so beautiful, isn't it? I'm assuming, just from where we're going, this is sort of like a message to the fans, maybe. It's just so beautiful. It really is. This imagery is beautiful. I almost lost you, but I can't forget you because you're the reason I survived. Oh, these lyrics are actually breaking my heart. Oh my gosh, wow. Yet again, you know, it's just that sense of that person, you know, or those people being the thing that really brings you that light and makes you really see that sense of clarity in a way. I think we all go through those moments sometimes where we do have maybe that sense of darkness within our own mind, you know, and sometimes those things that we question about ourselves, or times when it really does seem like it's difficult to push past things that are going on, or to get out of that sense of just feeling so lonely in a way. But them just saying like, you're the reason I survived, like it's because of you that I was able to, you know, find that reignition of light within myself and to keep on pushing forward. It's just such an absolutely beautifully emotionally heartbreaking song, isn't it? Just such powerful lyrics. I was there for you, but then I lost my mind. I know that I messed up, but I promise I can make it right. Alright. I was there for you, but then I lost my mind. I can make it right. Just that imagery as well, like when we keep on having those, you know, transitions from the stage videos to the more like animated moments, it's just seeing the drastic change from like them being on stage, you know, performing and being so happy and being, you know, that light for everybody watching, and then all of a sudden you like transition it to them just being on their own in almost like a deserted place, feeling so lost, feeling so, you know, alone in a way, and just hearing them talking about like, you know, I was there for you when you needed, but I sort of lost my mind. But even when I've lost my mind, you still have stood by me. Like you've still been there waiting, just being that support and light and guidance that I've needed to help lift me out of that sense of darkness. I just think the whole imagery and just the beauty in the lyrics of this one is really just like hitting hard today.
세상 속에 영웅이 됐나 나를 찾는 그날 너와 Let's drop it, walking been more all day, everywhere. 모든 게 너에게 닿기 위함인 girl. 내 요청의 답인 girl. 널 찾기 위해.
Oh, that's just so beautiful, isn't it? Oh gosh. Oh, guys. It's just that sense of like them saying, I feel like I've become in other people's eyes a hero. Like, I think we've heard this before as well I think especially some of J-Hope and RM's music, that sense of people from the outside looking in, sometimes, when you are an idol, seeing you as, like they were saying, like a hero, somebody who you can really look up to as like a role model and respect in that way. And I think sometimes, even though that is like such a lovely thing, it must be such an incredible thing to, be somebody that people admire and people respect. But I think obviously as well with the vast amount of people who see you in that way, especially for BTS, it must be such an overwhelming thing as well to constantly, have so many eyes on you, to constantly be, looking to you for that sense of light and guidance in a way. I think that sometimes can definitely be such a difficult thing, I think, to battle emotionally as well as physically. But I think them just saying, like, despite you seeing us as heroes and despite you, maybe seeing us as that sort of sense of guidance, ultimately all we want to do is be able to be there for you, to sing for you, to really spread that message across the world, you're never alone in a way. I think hearing Stay Gold as well, I think their whole message really is just being that sense of light for people and for spreading that sense of, if we share the light with you, share the light with others. And I think that really is something so special about BTS in just wanting to spread that sense of kindness, positivity, and love and light throughout the world. And I think they really do a phenomenal job of being, such great role models in that sense. But just hearing that in this way, it's a lot, isn't it? It's very heavy on the heart because it's just like so many emotions all rolled into one in this song. Like it's so much happiness, so much sadness, so much pride, so much love and light, and just all of the feelings mixed into one, I feel like. 처음보다 조금 더 커진 키에 좀 더 단단해진 목소리에 모든 건 내게 돌아가기 위해 이제 너라는 지도 활짝 펼칠게 Wipe them up. Oh my. 남들의 하우숨 땀이나 듣고 싶지 않아 너의 향긴 여전히 나를 꽉 뚫어 Like I don't want to hear all of the negative energy, like I don't want to hear all of the negative comments, because it just overwhelms you so much with just that sense of darkness. All I just want to be able to do is, just be me and to share that sense of talent and, love with the world. That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to, make people feel some sort of way in terms of them, spreading that negativity. Ultimately, I just want to be better within myself, and have that sense of strength within myself, to be able to come back even stronger than before. I don't want to have to focus on what negativity there is towards me in this situation. Like, I just want to be able to, have that sense of love because it does, like he's saying, like it still pierces me even now. Like, all of those comments, all of the thoughts that people, share sometimes that can, again, bring that darkness. It does overwhelm you. And I can only imagine, like, the sheer amount of things that BTS as a whole and individually have had to go through on their journey to get to where they are, especially in terms of, people's opinions and comments and things that people have had to say about them. Like, despite the amount of overwhelming support that they have and how much love people show them, there still are those people who, you know, can bring that sense of, again, just hatred. And I think that the way they've had to overcome all of that, I can only imagine it must have been so incredibly difficult. But genuinely, the fact that they've been through everything they have and they still managed to come out of all of it, just wanting to be that light for people, I think it's just so incredibly inspiring. I really do. 남들의 하우숨 따위나 듣고 싶지 않아 너의 향긴 여전히 나를 꽉 뚫어 무너뜨려 되돌아가자 그대로 The vocals on the chorus absolutely beautiful. All of the imagery again, you know, going through every single motion, you know, just going through every single moment. Literally, you've seen through all the imagery, they've been through so many different scopes and scapes of life, you know. They've literally been through the desert, they've been through the winter and the cold, like, and ultimately they're saying like all roads lead to you. Like, we will go through all of this pain, all of this hurt, all of, you know, the difficulties we've faced on this journey, whether that's, you know, good, bad, whether that's, you know, walking through the deserts or the cold or the heat or whatever it may be. Like, everything we do ultimately is for that end in sight, which is just you as like the fans, as who we respect and love so much and who shows us that love and respect in return. Like, everything is all for you. I think it's just the imagery. The imagery is really getting to me with this one, because like every single time I keep seeing one of those images, it's just them like walking solely through all of these different elements, you know, and it's just like we will do anything to just keep on this journey and keep on being there for, you know, the people who have always supported us. And I think everything about this is just so incredibly emotionally beautiful in every which way, and I can't say anything else because it just is that, you know? 그날은 그들처럼 말없이 그냥 날 안아줘 지옥에서 내가 살아남은 건 날 위했던 게 아닌 되려 너를 위한 거란 걸 한다면 주저 말고 please save my life 너 없이 헤쳐왔던 사막 위는 목말라 그러니 어서 빨리 날 잡아줘 너 없는 바다는 결국 사막과 같은 거란 걸 Oh my god. The lyrics on this one are so profound. Seeing that imagery as well, like we're just breaking through all of that darkness, you know? Oh. Wow. Absolutely stunning. I genuinely just thought this song was absolutely so amazing. The way in which it was almost just like that, you know, message, like I was saying, to what it felt like anyway, a message to the fans, you know, having all of the moments in the music video itself just being solely, you know, showcasing that sense of support from the fans, you know, them being on stage and all of the fans just being there for them, you know, and lighting up their life in the way that BTS light up the fans' life. I think that whole moment was so beautiful. Like I was saying, the imagery as well was so incredible. But I just think this whole song really just being that sense of, you know, escaping that darkness, really finding that light, and that being through each other, you know, BTS being there for the fans being there for BTS, and always being that, again, just guiding light for them as they are to the fans, you know. I think that everything about this one was just so incredible. The lyricism on this one really did, I feel like, hit so deep. The vulnerability and the emotion in the lyricism was absolutely unbelievable. And I just think for me throughout this whole song, that overall just sense of hope for better, hope for, really just coming out of that darkness on the other side of everything and just coming back stronger and finding that sort of strength within yourself and that power, I think was really, really beautiful. But honestly, this one definitely was an emotional one and it was very, very meaningful. And I can imagine that this song must mean a lot to so many people. So I'm really glad that I, checked this one out today. And I think that I'll definitely be adding that to my playlist because it's just so incredibly beautiful. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date when I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.